suck at this game. I'm the fucking best. What is up, everyone? Welcome to our first ever D&D campaign. Ever. Gonna be a fun one. Looking forward to it.
So does the monk do like backflips and shit?
On a successful roll, he could, yeah. All of you could, actually. And if it goes wrong, you could break your neck and die.
I am just far more likely to succeed.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, you know, you can all try and move a big, heavy door, but the characters with higher strength will have an advantage on their roll to move that heavy door. The nimble characters have a better chance at doing a backflip. All right. Here we go. Snow gently falls from the sky, and wind bites your cheeks as you stand in the graveyard of Pale Bank Village, a fishing outpost of Uthordern that is home to several hundred dwarves and elves. The sun is low in the sky, sinking behind the fresh grave of Ergon Wenth, an old dwarf who caught a curse of disease that turned him into an ice statue. The folk of the village have gathered to pay their final respects to Ergon's frozen remains. Now, right now, you guys are meeting each other. You've never met each other before. You've all three arrived here. And did you know Ergon? Do you know the village? Have you been here before? These are all things right now as your new character that you can decide. While the funeral goes on, the funeral's happening, the people are all here. And you notice and look around and sees people that look like some pretty heavy hitters. So you're kind of wondering, like, fuck, who are these guys? These guys don't look like the common folk. There's a fucking ninja, a dragon warrior, and an orc sorcerer. So, kind of curious.
I'm very much not very ninja-y. I look like I'm a monk fresh out of the fucking temple.
Thank you for attending Ergon's service. You turn and meet the gaze of Elro Aldatar, a weathered elf, retired ranger, and leader of this village. I'm sorry to speak of dark tidings under such circumstances, but I believe that Pale Bank Village might be in danger, and I'm hoping you can help us. Who am I talking to right now?
I don't know.
This orcish-looking fellow in front of me.
Oh yeah, that's me.
What are you doing here?
I just came to pay my respects to an old friend.
Oh, you're a friend of Ergon. Thank you for coming. You know these other people with you. Who is this I'm looking at now? This monk-looking fellow.
I am just a humble monk traveler.
You've just ended up at this funeral?
I was just passing through, saw a funeral.
Thank you for coming nonetheless. Who's this big fellow down here?
Here to see if my friend's rumors were true.
I'm afraid it is true. Ergon has passed. About 2 months ago, Ergon returned home after exploring Eiselcross for a year. He had been back for only a few days when he came down with a strange affliction, which, when he started moving slowly, started feeling more fatigued, and he started getting these blue veins covering his whole body. Eventually, he just turned to ice.
Turned to ice, you say?
Turned into an ice sculpture, yeah, his skin cold and hard.
Interesting.
Yeah, who were his enemies?
Ergon didn't have very many enemies. He was a known member of the community, and no one really stood out against him, but Ergon made his wealth traveling north to Eiselcross. As I said, there's ruins there with great treasures, but it's a dangerous place full of maybe some enemies that you might seek. But a lot of the people here in this community will brave it because the value of such treasures outweigh the risk.
Yeah.
Seems like whatever happened when he came back from his adventure is unfortunate when he started to become sick.
Seems like he picked something up that he wasn't supposed to.
Great intuition.
So you
know,
said you needed our help?
Yes, so if you're willing, I'd like you to try and find what happened to Ergon, because things seem to be getting worse. It was only just yesterday, before the funeral here, that even though we thought it was an isolated incident, I noticed another dwarf around the village named Tolgi Luton. He's a trapper who catches animals around for food and game and pelt and all that. But I started to notice that she's actually showing similar signs of slowing down, and people in the village have even said they've seen blue veins on her, but no one's got close to her since. When I tried to talk to her, she pushed me away and just said, you know, fuck off, let me die in peace. So,
Nice.
I'd like you to try and figure out what's going on and try and stop it before it spreads, whatever this is. I think you'll have a better luck convincing Togi to talk, because she's not a fan of authorities. And, you know, this is something we really need to find. For your guys' help, I'll pay your party. You're all working together here. I'll pay you all 100 gold to split between you.
Okay, yep.
That sounds good?
I'm in.
Alright, you're in? Monk, are you in?
I'm in.
I'm in.
You're in. Alright. Well, I'd say you're better off trying to start searching for them. Either at Ergon's cabin in the village, or you can try and head over to Tolgi's. Whichever you'd like to go to, it's up to you guys. I'm gonna head back to my house, and best of luck to you. This is up to you guys now.
Get some information first, or just go out there and fuck around and find out?
Let's just fuck around and go follow the path, I guess.
So, as you spoke to Elro, they gave you 2 locations he had in mind for your search, and he figures maybe you should go search Ergon's cabin, the dwarf who just recently died, or you can try your luck over at Tolgi's, who he believes is also afflicted with this. Role-playing. If you said that Ergon was a buddy of yours and you want to know if the rumors are true, I'd say probably go check Ergon's cabin, see what you can find. There you go.
I can see clearly now.
Should be able to see pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Yo, what up, man? You guys, the other guys didn't have dark vision, right? I'm not missing that off your sheets or anything?
You're correct. I do not have dark vision, but I do have torches in my pack.
Oh, you do?
Oh, there you go.
Do you want to light a torch?
I would love to light a torch.
I'd love to light a torch right now. I didn't put torches in your pack, but I will believe you.
Yeah, the Explorer's pack comes with torches.
Oh, okay. I didn't have that specific item to add, so just keep track of it. Let me know if something comes into play.
10 torches and a tinder box. And...
I know a torch is 40 dim, 20 bright. So there you go. There's a torch, and
totally, I can see.
You should be able to. That should be shared with the other players. I think.
Now it's not black and white for me.
Oh yeah, so dark vision lets you see, but it removes
Yeah.
your colorblind basically.
Yeah. Who is this person with swords?
All right, so you guys have arrived at Ergon's cabin. It is this cramped, dark cabin. Might have been a cozy place when its owner was alive. Now an unmade. Oh, you can't see inside. Let's not talk about that yet. Outside the house stands a rookie Glassblade, which is a local clan, a Glassblade. She's just a rookie in the clan. Her name is Mila Tenno. She's lawful good, and she's a female wood elf. That's about all I'm going to tell you. She's standing guard outside the door.
Let me past.
Who the hell are you to say tell me what to do here? He replies.
Bigger and stronger than you.
Yeah, I'm a bigger orc, and this is my friend's house.
All right. We have our first roll. Click your character sheet. And please roll me an intimidation check. And then if you go to the chat window, you'll see all that pop up. There's your dice.
Oh, there it is.
All right.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Wait.
19 and 14. I'd say that's pretty badass.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Mila looks at you and says, all right, jeez, you guys just gotta, you know, if you're gonna be like that, then fine, just go in there. There's nothing in there, though. Just don't wreck anything. Now, an unmade bed stands near a cold fireplace. Its mantle hung with the head of some snarling white beast with gray horns. On the other side of the room, a small table strewn with dirty dishes and a set of dwarf-sized chairs stand between two empty shelves whose contents are scattered across the floor. The map might not be as super accurate from where I grabbed it, but you can see the map, you can see what's going on. Kitchen utensils, dried food stuff, some adventuring gear, and some books.
What are these books?
What are these books?
Travel?
Roll me an investigation check.
Oh, great.
Our first nat 1. They look like regular books to you, and when you pick one up, you get a paper cut.
Sick.
All right, I'm just gonna look around. I'm gonna just look under things and just look for anything that feels out of the ordinary. Figure I should roll my perception.
Yeah.
Well, as you're standing by the entrance of the cabin here, you do notice some footprints that have gone in and out, and they look smaller than an elf's footprints, and you kind of figure they could be Tolgi's.
He took something that he wasn't supposed to and Togi stole it.
Uh-oh.
Go find this bitch.
Yep.
Yeah, if that's all I found in my search, then
You feel like there might be more to this room.
all right.
I see them. I see your guys' cursors come flying back into the room. That was good.
What's the beast on the wall?
What's the beast on the roll? Roll me an intelligence nature check. Well, you notice that you're pretty sure it's a Yeti. One of the local fauna up in Iselcross, where where Ergon was adventuring. But other than that, nothing out of the ordinary. It's just a nice trophy.
Yeti, huh?
Yep, a Yeti.
Well, that's suspicious. A dwarf taking down a 10-foot animal.
I want to dig through his books and see if I see anything.
You want to check the books again? All right, roll me a investigation check. Looking through the pages, one of the books that Badbog missed, there's actually a folded piece of paper in it used as a bookmark. Yeah, so you find a receipt from Pelk's Curiosities, where Ergon went, has sold a dagger, a scroll case, a jade statuette, a quiver of 20 arrows, a silver ring, and 2 blue glass vials for a total of 1,000 gold to Vuvela Peck. Or Vurila.
That jade statuette, that's it. We gotta track that down.
The receipt for Pelk's Curiosities. Pelk's Curiosities is actually in Pillbank Village.
Oh, it's in here. So let's go to Pelk's Curiosities.
No, we gotta go to the chick's house.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
The snow-covered cabin looks peaceful and quiet from the outside. Its windows are shuttered, and a steady stream of smoke piping out of the chimney indicates a roaring fire within.
I'd appreciate my torch back. Hey, look, I can see.
So you're outside her cabin. What do you want to do here? Togi's, you know, it's a standard cabin. All these places are pretty, you know, it's a rancher, single story, 1-room cabin. And she doesn't want people to, you know, the doors and windows are all shuttered. So.
Bang on the door. Bang on the door.
Knock on the door.
Knock on the door, eh?
She's pushing people away. That's why I said bang on the door.
Okay, we're banging on the door.
There we go.
Togi,
Yeah, open up, bitch.
Tolgi calls from inside the house saying, go away. I don't want any visitors.
Break the door down.
You.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, Bonky, I feel like you're in for a ride with these two guys here, being the strength intimidation type. You want to break the door down, eh?
She doesn't want to talk. What else are we supposed to do?
Oh.
Burn the place down until she comes out?
Damn,
Okay,
that's ruthless. I said we start with the door and get her.
Okay, roll me
Or we'll give her one more chance to come out before we break it down.
Okay, we're gonna break the door if you don't come out.
Yeah. So it's that intimidation?
I would like to persuade my party mates to not go full brute on this lady that has never fucking met this orc and dragonborn that are banging on her fucking door.
Let's not say it's intimidation. Let me spin it for you and say you're trying to persuade her. You're saying, I'm going to bust this door down if you don't come over here and open it. So roll me a charisma persuasion check.
Who?
Probably the least violent one. All right, jeez, you guys, just give me a second here, all right? I'll be out and I'll come grab the door in a second.
We did it.
Hey.
So you're here outside the cabin. Olgi comes over to the door and unlocks it for you. She says, all right, it's unlocked, come in.
Oh, she doesn't even have blue veins.
If you zoom in on her and really take a good look up close at her, you might notice there's a bit of blue.
You sure those aren't varicose veins?
Oh yeah, she's not feeling.
Are you
too
asking
hot.
me? Or are you possibly insulting Tolgi?
How are you feeling there?
I'm feeling just as good as I ever did. Where the hell do you want to know? And also, when you walk into the room, the heat of this small cabin hits like a hammer blow. A table set with neatly stacked dishes, tools, and utensils stands at the center of the room. The smell of a simmering soup comes from the pot hanging inside the roaring fireplace. Another fire burns on a brazier down below, filling the cabin with a smoky haze. Shivering at the end of the bed near the brazier is a dwarf wrapped in blankets. Bulging blue veins streak her face, neck, and hands. Alright, so maybe I'm not feeling too great. And I'm developing an Irish accent. What are you doing here? What do you want?
What have you been up to these last little while? Why are you blue?
That's none of your business.
It is now.
Okay. I pull the axe out. No.
Are you sure?
No.
I approached Tolgi.
There you go.
And I'm but a humble monk from a monastery that focuses on healing. May I just I've heard talk that you're feeling under the weather. May I have a look? Maybe I can help.
I don't want you anywhere near me, but roll a charisma persuasion check, monk.
Nice.
Well. All right, well, I came here, a few years back with my sister, Hulil. We both work for the Udalot family. I came here. I mean, like everyone wants to come here. It's the treasures of Isocross. They're so tempting. Everyone wants them. And, I've been here a bit for a while, and I noticed Ergon, he liked to go on a lot of these adventures to Isocross. And he returned with quite a few just recently, and well, I saw my chance. I waited for Ergon to sell his stuff to you know, Pelk's over there, the curiosity store, and I stole them all. Just since then, I just haven't been feeling good. I gave all the relics over to my sister, though, but, you know, I kept a dagger for myself because it looked nice. My sister, you know, she's kind of the leader.
Don't make me take out my sword.
Where's the dagger now?
Are you intimidating me?
Yeah.
Roll me an intimidation check. Double click your character sheet, click intimidation, and then go normal roll, unless someone else is going to back you up in this too.
Oh, nice. Didn't need backup.
Okay, shit, what do you want to know? Like, I've told you everything I know. What else do you guys want to ask? What do you want to know? What's the problem here? Why are you being so aggressive?
Because I get the sense that you're not telling us something.
Like what? I stole from Ergon. I robbed the place.
We receipt that he sold the relics. So what did you steal?
I stole everything. I stole everything that he sold to the place. I saw the riches and I went for it.
So you stole it from Pelk's.
Yeah. I broke in the Pelk's and I stole it. Yeah, I didn't keep it though, okay? My sister's more the leader. I gave everything to her. I kept a dagger. That's about it.
Alright, so we gotta go to her sister's house.
Is she sick too?
My sister's sick too? God, I hope not. But, no, she's not actually in the town. I shouldn't tell you this, but we got a secret cave. The local cave. It's known to some people, but you know, not a whole lot of outsiders know about it. It's called Croker's Cave, and that's where my sister took all the treasure.
I think we need to go to Croker's Cave and visit your thieving sister.
Hey, who are you to pass judgment?
To Croker's Cave.
The dragon. That's who. Yeah, let's go to the cave, man. We gotta track this down because we don't need to go to Pelk's because Pelk's got.
Yeah, Pelk's doesn't have it anymore.
I would like to see the dagger she stole.
Good call.
To see if it is causing her ailment.
Well, I don't think it's what's been causing the ailment, but roll me a whatever you would rather have. Roll me a Arcana or a History.
History? Ooh.
I mean, it looks like any regular dagger, but she's willing to give it up, but you don't know if there's any special, characteristics of it.
Okay, just give us the dagger, lady.
I mean, you can't all share it. One of you has to be the one who takes it.
I'm not carrying it.
I think it's just a regular dagger, so I don't really fucking care about it.
Tolgi, somewhat reluctantly, gives you the dagger she tried to keep for herself from the treasure. She thought it looked nice. She doesn't have very many nice things in life, and you're gonna take the one thing she has from her.
That's what she gets for stealing.
I said I looked at it. I looked at it, and I just thought it was a regular dagger, so I wasn't gonna take it.
Well,
if the other two wanted it, it's up to them.
We're taking it because it's under investigation.
She shouldn't have.
So nothing, but the other Bad Bog. Well, Haters made it clear he doesn't want it, but Bad Bog, you don't want the dagger.
I've already got a dagger.
Okay. Upon closer inspection, River, you notice that it is actually a dagger +1. Whether through demonic blessing, celestial bequeathment, crazed experiment, or skillful craft, this weapon has been enhanced to bring more bloodshed by the bearer.
Okay, you twisted my arm now.
Yeah, use that shit, bro.
It's up to you guys.
You want it.
I'll take it.
Anything else you want to explore? Do? No? Talk? Togi's getting pretty short with you guys, though.
Oh, yeah.
To the cave.
Right at this moment, two of you have walked through the water in the cave entrance here. I'm gonna
Wasn't me.
move you back. Bonky, you have stepped into the frigid cold water, but you still feel all right. However, Bad Bog is starting to feel a little bit exhausted. Feels like he might not be, at 100% right now. He's feeling a little bit exhausted. And
Let's get the heck out of the water.
out of the water
Behind.
comes two giant frogs. Please roll for that word that it's escaping me right now.
Initiative.
Roll for initiative. I am going to put us all into combat.
Whoa, those are some awful rolls.
Yeah, we got
Luckily, one of them. Oh, well. With the modifiers and stuff. Alright, so. Combat has begun. This frog. Not taking any chances. Moving right up. He's gonna bite. At Bonky. The attack
He
misses.
doesn't even hit me.
Next turn, River. It is now your turn.
Well, obviously he's a threat, so I'm going to just spin and just beat the shit out of him.
Because he's disengaging in this encounter,
Let's
Jesus,
go.
he would be get attacked.
Unarmed strike.
So that's
to
a
the
crit.
dome.
So let's see.
With a fierce blow, your monk delivers an unarmed strike right into the frog's face. It seems to have knocked him back quite a bit. He's hurt, but he's still going.
If I'm not mistaken, with my unarmed strike, I get a second unarmed strike.
Roll for the
I've looked
attack.
up enough to see if I have any bonuses.
Alright, so both hits have landed. You strike the frog with another unarmed strike. It lands. The frog is not looking good, but it is still in the fight.
That's a big ass frog.
It is a big ass frog. The next turn goes to Bad Bog. Bad Bog, what are you gonna do?
Oh, I'll finish that frog. Didn't do anything.
No, it did. You just don't have the chat window open.
Oh.
You clicked it like 19 times.
My bad.
Alright, just click attack, and then after that, I'll decide if you can click for damage.
Oh.
Gotta check in on chat.
13 still
I totally
pretty
just tried to
reasonable.
drink that with the cap on.
Bending.
A 13. Roll me some damage. Your attack lands.
Oh, that's obnoxious.
Dang. He's
It's not your
stumbling now.
strongest blow you've ever, put down. But again, this frog is not looking good. It's got one more chance in this fight, probably.
Oh god.
Its eye is missing. Its nose is bloody. It is not looking good. The other giant frog gonna come in and join this fight here, and he's looking at who's been doing the damage, and he's thinking River's the heavy hitter here. It's a frog, So he is going to take a bite at River. Roll it. It is a 10. You said you have an AC of 13.
Nice.
The frog leaps for a bite on River, but River definitely ducks out of the way and the attack misses.
Backflip.
I will make you roll for stuff like that. Gelatar, it is your turn to join the fight. What do you want to do?
Let's go.
End it on the wounded.
Alright. You can go ahead and move yourself up there, or if you have a ranged attack or whatever you want to do, you can go ahead and use whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw that javelin on him.
Jesus. Okay. Roll for attack. The javelin looks like it's going to land and hit its target. Roll for damage.
Mess him up.
Your javelin flies through the cave from the entrance into the pool, striking the frog right in his heart.
That poor frog was messed up.
This
too.
frog has croaked.
Oh,
It is absolutely
and that's how
Dead.
you make an entrance.
I see what you did there.
the frog is dead.
Nice.
All right, we move on to the next turn. River, you're up.
Is that your main? Just a punch in the face? That's your
That's
main
the monk
attack?
abilities, yeah.
I don't have my
don't
staff
have a
equipped, so
you don't
my
have a
fists are my deadly weapon.
So far, he's been laying it down.
Yeah, he's been smacking this mother.
You go to throw a punch at the
that hit?
frog, and it looks like it's gonna
Nice.
land. What's the damage? Damage is 4. You swing a punch at this frog who's just looking at you straight in the eyes. You land a punch
Swing
right
on
on
the
the
punch.
nose.
Sick.
Rolls for the bonus. It's a biggie.
Nice.
This is
That's
a
a
mighty
big
blow,
one.
hopefully coming right for the frog. What's the damage?
Oh.
Another damaging punch of 4 lands. Smacking the frog once again, almost exactly in the same spot, causing quite the bruise to develop on this frog's face. You end your turn there. Bad
My
Bog, you're
turn.
up.
Attack.
Dagger +1, let's roll. Sorry if I'm missing chat, I know I'm missing a lot of it.
Nice.
It's gonna land, what's the damage? Yes.
Not bad.
Swing your dagger, you feel like, you know, just from what you said, it seems like you could have done better, but that's a pretty good hit. The attack lands and slices the frog deeply. He is not looking good, but he continues to fight. And now it's the
Finish him
frog's
off.
turn.
Oh no.
This frog's mad, and he's mad about the punch in the face. That seemed personal, but he's getting hit with a blade over here, so he's gonna take a swing at Bad Bog.
Nice. Bring it on.
He goes for something new. He's gonna try and swallow Bad Bog whole.
Holy. Oh, it does not hit.
Your AC is
It's 13.
The frog tries to swallow you, but the big bad orc that you are, you grab his jaws, push him back out of the way.
Let's go. Finish him off.
Oh, yep. So I want to hit him with my battle axe.
Let's go.
Roll the attack.
I need myself one of those. Oh no.
You just came to the fight. Maybe it's the footing in the water. Maybe the cold was a little bit chilly. You swing your axe, but unfortunately it does not hit.
It's dark in here.
Okay, finish it off.
It is
monk.
dark in here. All right, we go back to River. It is your turn.
The unarmed strike.
The unarmed strike. The Fist of Fury comes out
Thing
once
has been
again.
smacking.
The fist looks like it's gonna land. What's the
Nice.
damage?
It's the most consistent strike. Another punch in the face.
With one mighty blow, cocked, locked, and ready from the hip, you deliver the strike instantly, killing the frog.
Yeah.
Or, no, I need to add it to you. There you go. You all just got some experience from that fight, of course.
33. Nice.
All right, so just the 2 of you or all 3 of you going in there?
Oh,
Just drag me along. I'm playing on a garbage touchpad.
Okay, so you're coming in.
Yep.
The cavern reeks, and its floor seems to be covered in bat guano. And you notice a swarm of bats,
Nice.
and you all now engage in battle. Please roll for
shit.
initiative. You'll see that you can roll, or from your character sheet.
let's go.
Wow.
Good roll.
Unfortunately, the one time it usually does not matter.
I know. I just like seeing it.
It is. The nat 20s are nice. I mean, oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
nice.
good roll.
Okay, and I mean, it is still really good because generally that means
Yeah.
you're going to go before the bats. The bats are going to roll for initiative now. The bats come in with another nat 20.
What is
Oh
going
my
on?
god, what is happening? We are now beginning combat. Bad bog, swarm of bats in this cave. Different than just regular bats. A bat swarm is different, but what do you want to do?
The heck can I do?
No, they don't like. What is it?
The cavern's not too high. The ceilings only seem to be about 10 feet high.
Right.
You know, 8 feet maybe by the stalactites. So the bats are coming down to where you feel like you could get a swing at them. But also, you're a sorcerer. The attack looks like it's gonna land. Looks like you're about to hit a bat.
Smack them.
Your attack lands. With a pretty decent swing, you actually managed to hit a couple of the bats out of the air. Which is great for you. Not so great for them.
Damn.
Yeah. They're still flying around though. You still notice a few. You notice a few of the bats have actually fallen dead. The swarm seems to be getting a little bit lighter. The next turn is for the bats. The bats, well, they're going to do what bats do. They're going to try and fly into your hair and shit. And they're honestly pretty mad that you took a swing at them. So the bats are going to attack Bad Bog with a bite.
Them biting bats.
Oh,
You got a 16. That's going to land, isn't it?
gonna land.
Bad Bog about to take his first hit.
Oh, one.
The smallest and weakest bat comes down and nicks your cheek a little bit. You suffer 1 damage.
Gives you a little smooch.
I take my sword out. No. I'm
I
gonna
don't know
use
where
that
you got that from.
my acid breath.
Oh, shit. Alright, click it.
Sick.
So, go ahead and roll for damage. Ooh, shit.
Nice. That's a big
The
damage.
bats need to make a Constitution saving throw. Damn,
Nice.
the bats roll good. Okay, I think it takes half damage. The bats take 5 damage from that. Because it did make its Constitution saving throw. Yeah, half as much damage on success. So the bats take 5 damage. Alright, the bats take a hit, but they're still flying. Next up, River.
All right. So, for my move action, I am going to equip my quarterstaff. And then, in a flourish above my head, I'm going to spin it around and try and hit as many bats as I can.
Alright. Alright. Whopping 6 damage. You do swing your staff above your head. And with the full force of your swing, you knock quite a few bats down. But the swarm, although it has been definitely thinned out by that attack.
I take my bonus action now, and with my offhand, I punch one of them.
Oh my god.
Oh, no, I don't.
No, he doesn't.
You swing at the bats, but they're pretty crafty and they get out of the way.
A shocking grasp. Let's go.
It lands. Roll for damage.
Let's go. We got a 7.
Lightning comes striking out of your hands, hitting multiple bats at once, stunning them even in their place. It can't take a reaction. The bats are just left stunned, trying to figure out what the hell that just happened to them as they fly around the cave. Doesn't seem like they'll be able to attack.
So just
Pretty
goes to
sick.
them now.
So,
So they missed their turn?
they miss their turn in this. Chelatar, you are up. At this point, it only seems like there's maybe 2 or 3 bats left.
Nice. I like how you take them away.
Yeah, I got some really cool plugins and modules and stuff to enhance it all.
What are you gonna do, Chell? Uh-oh.
Oh.
No.
You swing at them, but those bats are crafty and they get out of the way. Unfortunately,
three of
you
them.
swing into nothing but fresh air.
Come on, River.
Well, actually, stinky poopy guano fill there. But River, you are up. What is the maneuver to get rid of these bats?
I did same thing as last time.
A helicopter attack above your head.
Absolutely.
All right, it's going to try and time it now to get all 3 bats in one go.
Oh, what is that?
Takes a bit of effort, but it looks like you're going to land. What's the damage? With a mighty helicopter spin, the 3 bats get knocked out, and they are dead. You hear some footsteps coming towards you from another area in the cave, and seemingly almost from out of nowhere, 3 bandits appear to investigate the noise that was happening here.
Shit.
Nice.
They each take up a position where they can. I'm going to say that one is back behind this guy. Yeah, right here. And the other guy came around the other side. They tried to, you know, get you guys caught in here. They know the place. So these 3 bandits have approached you. And once again, you enter combat. Please roll for initiative.
Nice.
Nice roll.
It is gonna land. Roll for damage. What the
Whoa.
hell is it?
What
Power
is
of
that?
Jesus? What just happened?
Got a 6.
What was that number, though? It's like
I don't know.
T.
Yeah, it's like a
I believe that is a 1.
Oh, it
'Cause
was.
it's got +3,
Yeah,
+2.
plus, yeah, okay, that was the one. All right. It's a 1, but hey, you're a pretty strong guy, and you end up doing some damage to him. The bandits takes a pretty heavy slash to his armor and kind of gets deep into the skin a bit too. He's wounded after that. He's definitely having some second thoughts about this. River, you're up next.
All right. I'm gonna perform a 5-foot step. I'm gonna attack him with my quarterstaff.
Nice.
That attack is gonna land. You give that
That's okay.
bandit a pretty heavy knock on the head there, and he stumbles a
Follow
little
it up
bit.
with my fist as my bonus action.
That's good. He's a little bit stumbled from the bonk on the head, so now's your chance.
Oh God, I miss.
As he stumbles back, you just got your timing a little bit wrong, and your fist just breezes in front of his face, and it does not land. It is now the bandit beside Chell's turn, and he's the one that's pretty damaged, so he's going to take some revenge on Chell, and he is going to attack with his scimitar. He takes a swing, and he is messed up, man. I'm going to guess that does not land. He swings into thin air, stumbling back. He's not happy about it. He really wanted that to land.
Well, I'm just gonna go right out. I'm gonna shoot a magic missile at the dude in front of me.
Straight up magic missile.
I have no available. Oh, dang.
Oh,
Says I don't have any spell slots.
That's my bad. I just gave you 2. You should have them. You should be able to cast something.
No,
Great.
it just says
3
for
glowing
damage.
darts, a magical force. Each dart hits a creature of your choice that you can
So I
see
can
within
hit-
a range.
So I can hit all 3.
A dart
Let's
deals
do
1d4 plus 1 force to its target. A dart strikes simultaneously, and you can direct them to hit one creature or several. Wow, that
And
is
the
cool.
fun thing with magic missiles is they don't miss.
Damn,
All right.
I'll
Okay.
just
so
roll it.
Let's roll it.
Fuck, what an ability. All right, your missiles may not be the most powerful,
Got a hit.
but it does hit all 3 of them. They all take a little bit of damage. The one
Nice.
closest to Chell is definitely not looking too good. He was in bad shape before. He did not need a magic missile to the face. It is the bandit down at the bottom here's turn. His best chance, he feels like, is they got to team up on this ogre here. That he's got the magic, and they didn't realize the orc was the magic one in the party, so they're pretty confused. He's at a close distance, so he is also going to take a swing with his scimitar.
Yeah.
And much like his other friend, they're dazed. They are not in the right spot. I also just realized I forgot to roll some other things that should be happening. So from here on out, something new is going to happen. But I'll address it when it happens.
Sick.
It is back up to the first bandit's turn. The one on Bad Bog's left here. He's going to take a swing with his scimitar.
Oh.
Looks like it's going to land. He's going to roll for damage. It's a 4. The attack lands, slashing at Bad Bog. He takes quite a hit. Does not want to take too many more of those. Situation gets a little bit dangerous. Chell, you are up. What is your move?
Well, I'm going to take a battle axe to my wounded friend over here. I will persuade him.
Nice.
That is going to land. Roll for damage. I'm not sure what the versatile is.
7. Nice.
A mighty blow cleaves his arm clean off his body. The bandit falls to the ground, bloody. River, it is your turn.
Sweet. I'm just going to beat on this bandit here again.
Club him in the
Making
face.
another swing. Here comes the stick. Is it a what's the motion? Is it a helicopter?
Or just like a straight over the head freaking bat.
up.
No,
bat?
it's like, yeah, just kind of swinging at him.
He's
Swing it.
swinging for the fences, Babe Ruth style.
And he hits.
It's gonna land. What's the damage?
Not that
It's
high,
a
but I
2.
Not the
followed
strongest
up with
swing,
my
but
fist.
it's accurate. It lands.
Let's go.
And surprising everyone else in the party, you punch a hole deep into his chest, killing him instantly.
Let's go. Hell yeah.
He is dead. That attack lands, and he wasn't looking great after the initial attacks. He is 100% dead here.
Nice.
And it is on to Bad Bog. You got
We're
one
going
bandit
for a
standing in
dagger
front of you.
slash. Let's go.
The attack is gonna land. What's the damage? 7 damage.
Nice.
Good hit. He takes hit, and this bandit is also not looking good. He's the last one of his party, but he's standing up against you still.
Oh no.
And it is now his turn to strike. The bandit feels like he only has one option here. No, alright, he's just gonna take
3
a
of 8.
normal swing at you. Here comes the attack. He rears back for a strike.
Mm,
It looks like it's gonna land. What's the damage?
ooh.
Ooh, it is a strong blow. And it does down
I'm dead.
Bad Bog. You're not dead
Should be dead.
yet.
I have
though.
0 of 8 though, right?
Yes. In this current combat, you are downed, but there is a chance for you to get back up.
So Chell needs to take him out.
All right, now I gotta take him out. So
Yes,
I'm,
sorry. It is
Move over
Chell's turn.
there.
I'm gonna throw my javelin.
What's the... Just throw the javelin in the chat there. What's the range on it?
120 feet.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh, and it's hitting.
It is
with a crit. With a crit.
crit. So when you roll the damage now, choose advantage or crit roll, whatever
Yeah,
it might
that's
say
a
there.
crit roll.
Yeah, it's a crit roll now.
Let's go. Peace
From the back of the
out.
cave, Chell says, I'm ending this. And he throws that javelin straight into the chest of the bandit, pinning him to the wall. The bandit gurgles and dies.
Nice throw. What happens to me? Am I just done?
I am going to attempt to revive our downed party member.
Sick.
Just on pause, go ahead and do what you want to do here.
I'm going to use my medicine skill and attempt to kind of nurture our downed party member.
Medicine checks, healing spells, potions, or abilities. Right,
Not
it's a
feats.
check. Yeah, roll,
an
roll,
attribute.
roll me a medicine check.
Not bad, not bad.
Not wonderful. But my medicine check, I should be able to assist him with that.
Oh, so I have to roll? Really?
Well, luckily with the success, with the help of your monk party member, you do manage to get back up. You are no longer unconscious.
Thank you, sir.
You should be at 1 hit point now.
Okay. Well, we'll get into this more later, but yeah, I'll give you 1 HP. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Anyways, that one. It's a minor magical trick. You can create an instantaneous harmless sensory effect, such as a shower of sparks, puff of wind, faint musical notes, or an odd color or an odd odor. You can instantly light or snuff out a candle, torch, or small campfire. Instantly clean or soil an object no larger than 1 cubic foot. Chill, warm, or flavor up to 1 cubic foot of non-living material for 1 hour. Make a color, a small mark, or a symbol appear on an object or surface for an hour. Or create a non-magical trinket or illusory image that you can fit in your hand and that lasts until the end of your next turn.
Okay, there we go. Sick.
So it's just kind of like a handy little thing that most spellcasters get right off the bat.
Yeah, see. It's next to light, which I assume I can just light up the room.
I look around this section of the cavern.
Oh, we're doing perception. Alright, well, 10 empty bedrolls are arranged in a circle around a cold fire pit at the center of this cavern. Chicken bones, empty wine, and spirit bottles, and other food waste litters the floor.
Seems like it's already a mess.
Or the whole thing.
3
Yeah.
o'clock.
So this is where they slept?
I
Yeah.
alert the other guys that I found some more water.
Water dripping down with stalactites fill the ceilings in a dark pool that completely covers the floor of this cavern you've come to.
I use perception to see how deep it might be. Oh man, I'm rolling ass.
You can't really get much of a view. You know, you can't. It's pretty dark in here. It's hard to tell at the angle of water. It looks pretty deep, probably over your head. But that's the best you can tell.
I've only got 1 hit point, so I can't do much. And I'm an orc, I
we
probably
could-
can't swim.
We could
Why
take
make
a rest.
trillions when we could make billions?
You
Let
did
you
notice
recover
a
some.
camp back in the other cavern there.
Yeah, let's go back there then. Take a nap?
Go back
I
and
will.
Roll me an athletic check.
Athletic. The heck?
Oh,
Oh, 'cause my athletic is -1.
Well, unfortunately, it seems like the bandits here had actually trapped one of the beds by digging out a pit underneath the bedroll that you were about to stand on.
Shit's sakes.
Great.
You didn't have enough agility to grab onto the edge, and unfortunately, you do fall down into the pit. And I hate to do this to you, but you take a damage point. You take 3 damage
Done.
and go land prone. Unfortunately, you have been knocked back out.
Bruh.
I would like to judge how deep this hole is, see if I can pop down there and lift him back out and nurture him back to life again.
Yep.
Roll me a perception check.
Come on.
You can't get a good idea how deep it is, but just trying to gauge with you standing next to it and kind of leaning over to look, I'd say it's maybe around 10 feet deep.
Nice.
I'm gonna pop down there and
How are you
use
gonna
my
do that?
acrobatics skill, using acrobatics to pop down there.
All right. So you're gonna what? Do a nice little jump, a little twist, a little parkour. All right. Go ahead, roll the acrobatic check. All right, you make it down there. You're now down with Bad Bog here in this pit.
I'm gonna use my medicine skill again to assist him in his death saving throws.
All right, roll another death saving throw, Bad Bog.
Advantage, right?
With advantage, yeah.
Correct.
He's gonna help you with some medicine.
The heck? Same roll. 12.
You get back up. You're really thinking about why the hell you went on this adventure at this point, but you do want to see it to the end. So you're up, You're injured,
Do
but
I
you
have
want to
do
continue.
acrobatics out now?
How
To give you
about?
an assist?
My
to
acrobatics
climb out.
is +5.
I think River might have to lift from below while Chell comes and helps from above to pull you out. So why don't
I have amazing acrobatics.
All right,
My
you
guy
go
is
ahead. You go
working.
ahead or just roll. Go ahead. Roll an acrobatics check.
I would consider it acrobatics for he and I. And
I'll
then-
even give the advantage because you got a good acrobat down below with you.
Let's
sake.
go. We get the heck out of there.
In an amazing, smooth motion,
guy has
you step into the
acrobatics.
hands of River as he launches you up in one fell motion up to the top of the cave. And you don't even got to put your hands down there to pick yourself up. You land
Oh, man.
2 feet at the top of the cave, standing, ready to continue your adventure.
Let's go.
I shout out parkour as I jump my way out, and apparently don't.
Oh,
You
no.
kind of end up just scurrying up the side. Your little kip up move didn't quite work the way you thought, but you do eventually claw your way back up out of the hole.
Ooh, nice. Okay, so what now, guys?
You should rest.
Gotta get rest.
Oh, still rest, right?
Okay, I'll do it for you. A 5. You recover 5 health points.
Nice.
You are back up, feeling quite a bit better after your
Chipper.
rest. Yeah, you're chipped up. You're definitely perked up a bit. So, you got some other ways you can go to explore this cave. You guys are free to move again. Just don't step on that bed.
Yep.
The adventure continues. Search the cave. Whatever you want now.
Get the fuck. I'm just gonna follow you guys.
More water.
More water. Dang it.
Let me give you a
Want me to do a perception check on that?
Come up, you hear some slow drippings of water fall into the pool in the southwest corner of this cavern. A large wooden bucket sits next to a pool, and some footsteps kind of on the ground. I just paused the game. The footsteps on the ground here. You feel like this is probably where the bandits rushed you guys from after they heard the commotion.
Okay. So what do we want to...
Look around. Check this pool of water.
Yeah.
6. You like 6s.
Apparently, I just roll low out of combat now. That's.
I mean, you see the bucket next to the water. You see the water. It looks kind of deep. Looks like the most of the other ponds you've been seeing lately. Nothing too out of the ordinary.
Alright, I continue on, I guess.
Anyone else want to try something?
What's the bucket for?
What's the bucket
I'm
for?
assuming water.
Nice. Roll me a perception check and find out, I guess. Maybe.
Six as well.
You can't really get too many details out of the bucket, but looking into it, you see that the bucket is actually filled with bats.
So,
It's about 6 dead bats in it. And as you actually approach the bucket
no.
and go near the
bats
bats,
do
all of a
not
sudden out of the
wake up.
pond, 2 pairs of eyes peer up out of the water, but the
Wow.
frogs are just looking at you.
You throw them the bats?
You want to throw a bat?
See what happens.
Give me an animal handling check.
7.
You throw a bat at the pool, and one of the frogs comes up and takes it, and he sinks back into the water. The other frog's now looking at you, wondering he's gonna get a bat.
Do I throw him a bat too?
Charge at the
You
frog.
want to throw another bat? Alright, throw another bat up in the air. The frog jumps out of the water, grabs it, and he looks pretty happy. And they're both just looking at you in the bucket and wondering what you're gonna do next.
Throw the bucket.
You want to throw the whole bucket in there?
Whole bucket.
Well, currently the bucket's in bad box today, so you gotta ask him.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, give me a wisdom check. Animal
Handling.
handling check, which is your way.
Nice.
How are you throwing this bucket?
I'll hold the bucket. I'm just gonna like launch all of the contents at the frogs.
Launch all the bats out of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, roll me a strength check.
Oh yeah. Freaking rips those things across the cave.
Yeah, you whip all those bats there. The frogs, they go scurrying around trying to grab all of them that they can. And they're distracted in the cave, and they sink down back below the water to eat their
Nice.
frogs.
Now we leave.
Now, they seem like they don't really want to encounter you right now. But might be smart to get out of the way while they're...
Alright, nice. Avoided battle. I think you have to move him, Matt. I think, well, can he use his directional keys?
Oh yeah, you can tap the arrow keys, Hater, if you're still awake.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
this
your
is the pond
trackpad
we
sucks.
crossed
If you
when we
use the
came
arrow
out.
This
keys,
is
you
the
can move
first.
around. If you select your token, then click the arrow keys, yeah. Alright, cool. All mobile.
Where are we going?
Well, so you're
Do we
in,
not want to go back
call it
through
the
that water?
training pool and the bandit camp areas you've been to, the bat cave.
So we got to go put through that old, other, deeper water.
I'm gonna go through this one. Wait
So
until
you-
everyone's here, and then I'll go through it.
Alright.
I will tentatively wade my way through this pool.
Alright, well, as you
So I'll
take
go
your
about that far
first
in
step
first.
into the water, you gotta roll me a
If
Safe.
roll me a Constitution saving throw, please. This water feels especially cold for you and takes the breath out of you for a second. You don't quite feel 100%,
Do we all go in now?
but as you stepped into the water and you notice that this ground below you seems to be moving around a little bit. Like as if something's been unsettled, and just above the water appears a very large set of eyes this time.
Man, we just helped your homie out.
Confused, but he seems interested in the word bats when he said it.
We should have brought the freaking bucket over here. I still have the bucket with me, don't I?
Hey, someone go around the corner and grab some bats off the floor where we killed them all.
Yeah, I know. Can we do that? Can I grab bats?
I'll allow it. So, yeah, you can move yourself. Yeah, you can move yourself there, everyone. So, Bad Bog runs back to the cave of the bat swarms. The frog seems interested, and honestly, now that you're in the water and see the size of that frog in relation to the pond, you think you're probably gonna have trouble crossing it with this frog in the way.
Can we direct him out of the way with the bats? Throw the bats to the right corner and we go the left.
Seems like if you were to throw a bat into the cave, he's gonna jump up and take it and be waiting for the next.
Can we drag him out of this spot?
How are you?
Can we get him to get out of the way? What do you call, like, you hold the bats
whatever.
up and let him follow you?
So you're holding a bat up in the air.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me a, who's actually, so, River's still in the water, you guys are on the shore. You're holding the bat, a Bad Bog's holding the bat?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, roll me an animal handling check.
There we go.
Maybe when you were in the village, you even heard some mutterings that this frog might be, you know, the namesake for the cave. He gets a little bit closer. He gets a little bit closer.
Come here, Croaker.
He's looking at Monk, who's in the way. He's gonna have to brush by him in order to get up to the shore. He does. He makes his way up to you. He's looking. Where'd you go? He can't just get out. He wants the frog. Where'd you go? He wants the bat.
All right.
So he takes the bat out of your hand, and he stays there looking at you like he wants more.
Can I throw the bucket behind us?
I feel like he probably wants to stay in the safety of his pool.
Oh.
But roll me a persuasion check. And I'll say you guys really want this to happen. I'll let you roll it with advantage. You kind of probably all want this frog to move. So Croaker kind of gets a sense for what you might want here, and he actually gestures for you guys to get on his back.
Whoa. Let's go, Croaker.
So is that what you want to do?
Hop onto his back.
Yeah, let's hop onto his back.
All right, I'll move you guys here. So Croaker seems like he's done this before, and he swims you guys over to the other side of the cave.
Look at us.
And
Whoa.
here
Oh, bandit.
you enter the other side of the cavern that you could see a little bit of light coming from. A warm rush of heat from a massive fire burning in the center of this cavern. It's smoke venting up through the narrow stone chimney that you saw earlier by the entrance. A flame illuminates a painting of a 5-headed dragon that dominates the north wall. A bedroll is spread out beneath the mural. Near the crackling blaze, a dwarf bundled in a heavy cloak sits on a stone chest beside an elf whose face is covered in dragon tattoos. The dwarf's face is streaked with pulsing blue veins.
Oh.
We found the sister.
Speak out to them, but you notice they don't really seem to hear you. They seem to be muttering to themselves in some language, almost like they're in prayer right now. They don't seem to hear you from over there. Badbog moves up, breaks their concentration. The character closest to you. Frog out of the way here. Everyone on the shore. The character closest to you turns, and asks, "What are you doing here? Who are you?"
What did they ask? What we're doing here?
I asked you, you giant orc. Who are you? And what are you doing here?
We've been sent by that other dwarf.
What other dwarf?
I forget her name.
Her?
The girl.
A girl dwarf?
Yep. With the blue face. I forget her name. You guys remember her
Blue
name?
face. Hold on a second. The one guy walks over to the other and kind of jostles her a little bit. Says, "Hey, these people are here. I think they might be asking about your sister, Tolgi."
Oh, there we go.
You think it's the dwarf that Tolgi told you about, who's, you figured she was in this cave. She told you the loot. No, she told you she came here as the hideout, so. Now Hulil wakes up and asks you the same question. Who are you? What the hell are you guys doing here?
We describe our mission.
Basically, to say, Tolgi told us we would find her here, and that the items that they stole might be cursed and are causing the same thing to happen to them that happened to the guy that sold the items that they stole in the first place.
And that they're in grave danger.
Well, it feels like she kind of heard what you were saying, that you noticed her affliction, and you've already obviously met her sister who told you about it. She's not happy about that. Definitely not happy about that, but
We want to persuade her to give the stuff back.
you want to persuade her? Roll a persuasion check.
If we all agree, do we get an advantage?
I'll make it an advantage roll. Alright, well, she'll hear you out. He's a thief. Doesn't really want to give it up. But,
Okay. Don't make us sick this lizard person on you.
So that sounds like an intimidation roll.
Yeah, we're intimidating now.
So the both of you are
The
gonna intimidate.
persuasion didn't work. It's
All right.
intimidation now.
Roll me to. I'll give you an advantage on it because you got the big dragon boy with you there.
Let's go. Wow.
Takes a step back, her and Ragran both, towards the treasure that they hold, and they... Alright, look, doesn't need to come to violence, okay? Halil comes up and talks to you, and says, okay, there's something you need to know about this, though. This affliction, this disease that I have now. I feel like it came from the treasure. All of it just seems to add up. I don't know much more about the disease, but from the explorers in Islecross, some of them, it sounds like something they call the frigid woe. I don't know much more about it, but other than its symptoms, I'm getting slower every day, and these veins seem to keep, growing on my body. Amongst all the treasure, if I had to guess what could be the affliction, out of everything we grabbed, some of the items were damaged. The glass vials that I bought had this strange powder in them. And if I had to guess, I'd say because it cracked, that might be the dust or poison or whatever it is that got on us that caused this.
It's anthrax.
Honestly, all I really want to do here, though, is take this treasure back out to Malady, just a city, Malady, let's call it, and sell it so I can try and afford some care. I'm just trying to get cured here. Can you please just let me keep the treasure?
We can't let it get into anyone else's hands, though. So no. We can't let this disease spread.
Well, you should know, even though I knew I was going to make bank in the other city, I sold one of the vials to someone in town. His name is Irvin Leal, and I was hoping that he could pay my trip to the city so I can make some more money. He is a merchant staying at the Jolly Dwarf Inn back at Palebank. I think he was with his family when I saw him.
Nice.
If you want everything else, it's in the chest under Ragran. Get out of your way. And we're just gonna get out of your way entirely. If there's anything else you want to ask us now. We're leaving.
Nope.
No further questions?
Nope.
Alright. The two of them hop on old Croaker and Croaker's cave, cross the river, and head out of the cave. What's next?
Grab the treasure.
Out of what?
The chest that I'm standing next to.
Okay, well, it's a heavy stone chest, big heavy lid on it.
Good thing I'm a big ass ogre.
What do you want to do here? You're the big O, you just want to crack her open?
Crack her open.
Alright, roll me a strength check.
Saving or ability check? It's an ability check?
Oh, sorry, I got it. Now what else is strength? Yeah, just give me ability. Alright. You put your hands on the top of the chest and get ready to give it a big push. And suddenly, out of nowhere, a big gust of blue powder flies out of the dragon's mouth adorned upon this chest. A 15-foot cloud of what you had called anthrax fills the room. It is too late to get out of its way.
Oh, shit.
Saw that. Luckily, Chow was on the outside of the room and just narrowly misses. But unfortunately, the other two of you do get caught in the cloud. Please roll me a Constitution saving throw. For both of you. No advantage.
Stupid dice.
Both of you surprised by what just happened, but don't notice any adverse effects.
Nice.
The chest seems to be deactivated now, and your push did open it up through the cloud. What's next?
Open it up, grab what's inside.
Inside the chest, you do find the treasure that Ergon Wenth had sold. A gilded scroll case covered in a cosmological map of the multiverse. A jade statuette of a storm giant. A quiver containing 6 seemingly magical or exquisite arrows, +1 arrows, and a silver ring set with a jasper stone. It also holds Hulil's wealth, 415 copper, 234 silver, 43 electrum, and 112 gold.
Let's go. Split that up.
You will also find a receipt indicating that Hulil did tell the truth. She sold one of her vials to Ervil for 100 gold.
Let's divvy all that stuff up.
Alright, let me up the wealth.
I'll
The
take-
way after
I'll-
combat that I could do.
I'll take the... Oh, I guess they're arrows. They're not bolts, right?
They are. They are 6 + 1 arrows.
So I don't have a bow.
Yeah, you can take them, leave them. It's up to you.
I don't know. What do you guys want to do? Take this stuff?
Do you want to
Sell it?
divide the treasure amongst you all equally?
Yeah.
That would be against my beliefs, so I will not be partaking, but you guys are welcome to.
You're not taking any of the
Honorable
gold or
monk.
anything?
No,
Wow, look at you. Oh,
I'm a fucking monk.
true. Guess divvy it up between
Alright.
me and Cho. I'm assuming you want in on this, Cho.
Yep.
Yep.
Gotta get paid.
Yeah.
Alright, so give me a moment. While I do this, do you guys have any other actions you want to do in here?
No, but I do have to go to bed. I got to get up for the ferry tomorrow, so
Okay, well,
this will probably be the last thing I can do.
as you guys safely leave the cave, you feel like the next part of your journey should be going to the Jolly Dwarf to try and find Irvin and the vial that they had sold to her,
Nice.
or sold to him. And I'll just quickly treasure. Oh, you're splitting it right down the middle. So you guys take the gold, the silver, the copper, the electrum. What about the other items? Are you just gonna bundle up the rest of the treasure, or
Yeah.
leave it there, or what do you want to do?
We'll divvy it up so we can sell it later on.
Okay. So who wants to take what? Who's taking the
I'll take the ring.
ring? You take the ring. Okay.
It don't matter. I'll just take whatever's left. I'm tired as hell.
Yeah, sounds good. I'm heading out too after this.
All right.
Little laptop batteries hanging on for dear life.